We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight it's Diamond Dynasty Baseball between New York and Las Vegas. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Now to the plate, Roberto Alomar, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
For the humpback whale.
First offering on its way.
Second baseman, Roberto
And that's on the outside
Alomar.
corner for a strike.
First pitch, 7 o'clock.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. And not a bad night for baseball, and even 70 degrees here at game time. And it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
And he chased it in the dirt. Up with it, Rodriguez. And he makes the throw to first. Alomar is retired, and there's one away.
Batting second.
So the bases are
The right
empty with
fielder,
one man gone.
Willie
And up next, the legendary
Mays.
Hall of Famer Willie Mays. One out, nobody on.
Ball, that's
And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Looking for back-to-back Ks to start the game. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, great job just to be able to foul that one off. In today's game, that's what we're seeing. North-south. Pitchers want to elevate, want to get you out above the zone or below it.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
Batting third.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and here comes Junior. Line drive to left. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. The throw into second, and he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit. So
Batting
here's
fourth.
the cleanup hitter,
The first
Frank
baseman,
Thomas,
number 35.
runner in scoring position
Frank
with 2 gone.
Thomas.
And that
1-0.
misses, ball 1.
These are the moments you can't relax. You never know when you're going to be able to score a few runs off a great pitcher. Here's the spot right here early. Have to find a way. You're happy with one, but if someone can catch a gap, this game could get out of hand pretty quick.
In the dirt here. And the recovery's not going to be in time at third, and that should be ruled a wild pitch. He's set, the 3-1. Full count now, 3-2. Griffey Jr. at third with 2 away. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Mays is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. At the plate, Roberto Alomar. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for Las Vegas.
Here comes the first
the second
pitch.
baseman, Roberto.
In tight here
Alomar.
with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1.
ball, that
Sinker
guy.
misses that time, and it's 2-1. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball.
We got time.
Here now the 2-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Another 2-2 offering. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate. Outside in a full count, 3-2.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
And that'll get down for a base hit. So digging in now, Ken Griffey
Batting
Jr.
second. The left
Here's the
fielder.
first pitch to him.
Off the plate, ball
And
1.
a changeup
Griffey
here misses off the corner to start him
Jr.
out. It's ball 1.
This is a tough spot here to turn 2 off this guy at the plate. One of the things you really have to make sure defensively to make sure you get at least 1 out. Don't try to turn that double play. If you get the sure out at second, take that. And if you get it at first, well, that's just an added bonus. But make sure you at least get 1 out in a spot like this.
And it's fouled away. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Digging in,
Batting
Willie
third.
Mays. First
The center
swings for
fielder.
him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone.
May.
Throw to Thomas is in time for the out. So a runner in scoring position
Batting
with 2
fourth.
men gone, and that
The
brings
first
up the
baseman,
third baseman Rafael
Rafael
Devers. Strike
Devers.
1 to start the at bat. 2 out here and a runner at second. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. But the recovery throw will be in time to first. A good job that time. Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. He'll start
Leading
things
off
out in
for
the top
New York.
half of the second.
The third baseman.
First pitch of the
Gurriel.
inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Gurriel makes a lot of great contact against left-handed pitching, perhaps one of the best in the game in that regard, but he does have his warts against right-handers at times. He's not as proficient at putting the ball in play when it's coming from that side. Popped up. Devers has a play. 1 out. Stepping up now, Ted Williams.
The left fielder, number
First
9.
pitch on its
Ted
way.
Williams.
And he's way off balance with the swing there. Ready with the 0-2. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Batting 7th. The catcher, Ivan
Rolled
Rodriguez.
slowly down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
0-2.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
Another 0-2 coming. Hot shot on the ground is short. Bichette picks it up cleanly. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Digging in, Matt Chapman, as they'll have 5, 6,
Leading
and
off
7
for the
here to
Blaze,
start the home
the
half
third
of the
baseman,
second.
Matt
Checks his swing, but this pitch
Chapman.
is right there for strike 1. And he popped him up. Gurriel in foul ground, and no one will track it down. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Settling in now, Shohei Ohtani.
The right fielder, Shohei.
Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
Hey, I'm surprised he went to that spot in his zone. This guy's known for being a down and in hitter.
Inside,
Don't expect
ball
too
one.
many pitches going in that spot.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
Great job to keep your hands back and not fully commit. The body was out in front on a great changeup right there, but he was able and strong enough to keep his hands back.
The 2-2 one more time. Is swung on and missed, strike 3. Now at the plate, Pudge Rodriguez. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
Well, that's a tough pitch to take right there, right down the middle. But I think that happens when you're facing a good pitcher like this guy. The last thing you're expecting is one right down the pipe. And unfortunately, he let that one go. And he'd like to have that pitch back to take a good swing at that one.
And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Two balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate.
Meanwhile now, this is a fair ball down the line in left, and that ought to be good for extra bases. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. Man at second here with 2 away. And into bat next, the legacy Bo Bichette. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
34 pitches for him through an inning and 2/3 right now. That's not terrible, but it's a lot higher than he'd like.
And that's going to fall for a base hit. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score. So here now's the pitcher, Fergie Jenkins, trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now. The 1-2 doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
The 2-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Stepping in, Tom Seaver, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour. A ball and a strike. And he'll look at a fastball here that's close, but it's 2-1 now.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike zone for no apparent reason.
Fouled away. Another try at 2-2. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. Here's the pitch.
Number 11.
Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. This is line to left. Under it is Griffey as he takes it for out number 2. Digging in for his second at bat, Roberto Alomar. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one.
This guy's one of the best bunters in the league, but with 2 outs, I'm not sure that's a really good play right now. He might be forced to go ahead and swing the bat and try to get an extra base hit here with 2 outs.
That's it to short. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 7 in a row. He's set down now at the side. Into the box now, Roberto Alomar. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
The second baseman.
Here's the first pitch to him. Slider gets the outside. That's a strike. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And the sinking fastball called strike 3, and that's out number 1. Digging in now, Ken Griffey Jr. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
And Griffey swings right through this one, so it's 0-2 now to Jr. Slider, ooh, thought he had him, but it's 1-2.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
The count now at 2-2. Fouled off.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he fouls this one off. Seaver has the sign. Here's the 0-1. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike two.
Hey, down 0-2, he better be leery of this guy's nasty changeup. He has the ability to bury it down and away or down and in wherever he wants to. So you got to be on point with this one.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Striding into the box, Willie Mays. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Weak grounder down the line at third, but this is foul for the first strike. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball one.
That's a great job of keeping your hands back. You could tell he was totally fooled. His hip started leaking a little bit, but he was able to stay strong enough with his hands not to overcommit.
And that misses 2-2. Two pitch is fouled away.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
And it's fouled away. Hit on the ground to short. And a close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number one. So one away here with the bases empty, and here comes Junior. First pitch on its way. Showing bunt here, but he takes ball one.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
Alomar ranges back, and he has it for out number two.
Now batting.
So bases are empty here with two gone, and in steps Big Frank. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1 home. Fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And another foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. Is looked at, and the count moves full.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Now that's popped up. Rodriguez over to his left. And that'll put an end to the inning as he brings it down on the. Rafael Devers the next to bat. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The first baseman, Rafael.
Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0. And this one's on the inside corner. 1-1. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
Time for him to attack on the mound. He knows this team's struggling offensively. Don't mess around and try and nibble. Just be on the attack and let them beat you.
And there's one down now. So the base is empty here with 1 away. And up next, the power-hitting third baseman, Matt Chapman. Fouled off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole. 0-2 now.
Hey, from a pitcher's standpoint, sometimes the greatest pitch is the slider that backs up. He got away with that one, but he wants that thing to bury down the way.
The next 0-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. So stepping in, Shohei Ohtani comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Leading off the inning, Yuli Gurriel, and they'll need him to get something going here.
The third baseman, Yuli
in there, no balls and a strike. Called strike 0-2.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher, able to pound the zone with all different options.
Gurriel behind a ball and 2 strikes.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Williams.
And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Pulled toward right center field. Chasing after it is Ohtani. But he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. Around second. He's on his way to third. The relay throw. The tag. And he's called out trying to. Digging in. Pudge Rodriguez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Started to go down after it and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. Swing and a miss as they get ahead of Pudge now. 0-2.
Hey, this guy is 1 strike away from absolutely cruising through the first 5 innings. No need to even warm up the bullpen the way this guy's pounding the zone.
And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is trying to pick things up where he left off. Pudge Rodriguez. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at bat. And he gets ahead 0-1. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
Man, he certainly got him protecting the plate right there. He almost got him to go around on that slider right there. I would not be surprised if he goes fishing a little bit further outside.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Takes this the other way to right. Mays is there, and he has it for the out. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And in to bat next, the legacy Bo Bichette. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Williams will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
The pitcher, number 31, Fergie.
Digging in to try it again. Fergie Jenkins looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. On its way is pitch number 75. Foul tip into the catcher's glove. It's strike 1.
0-1's the count.
This now is hit to second. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He most certainly does. 10 straight he's retired. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Tom Seaver. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
The pitcher, Tom Seaver.
First pitch on its way. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Fastball swung on and missed.
Well, you know you've got it working on the mound when they're swinging right through it, even when you're putting it right down the middle of the strike zone. Not the greatest of game plans, though.
So we got him swinging. Tom Seaver goes down to become the first out in the 6th inning. Smoked on the ground left side. And this is going to find its way into left for a 1-out knock. Ready for another shot now.
The second baseman, Roberto.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. And Junior's there to make the play for route number 2. Striding in once again, Willie Mays. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
Willie Mays.
The 0-1 pitch. Takes this the other way to right. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The center fielder.
So striding in, Ken Griffey Jr. as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now. Popped him up. Bichette is under it. He's got it to end the inning as they'll strand the tying run and score. Striding in, Roberto Alomar. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
The second baseman, Roberto.
First pitch sinker misses in on the hands that time. It's a ball and no strikes. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Giving chase is Junior. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Stepping into the box, Ken Griffey Jr. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. One and one the count now. 1 out, nobody on. Oh no, he let it eat him up. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. Ready with another 2-2. And there's a line drive. Base hit to left field. Running hard. He's digging for second. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double. Runner at second.
Now
1 away. And up next, the legendary Hall of Famer Willie Mays. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. Can't catch up to that pitch, and it's a ball and a strike. A ball and 2 strikes.
1 and 2.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2. Rafael Devers will be next.
I know he fouled that pitch off right there, but he was definitely out in front. He was cheating to a heater, no question about it.
Smoked on the ground up the middle. Throw to Thomas is in time for the out. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Rafael Devers. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
1-0.
Too high, 1-0. Scorched to third, and that is through into left as he delivers. It's a base hit, and that'll plate their second run of the game as they take a 2-0 lead. Now at the plate, Matt Chapman. He went down on strikes last time up. Gurriel scoops it up. Throw onto the big target if Frank Thomas will take care of him, and that will. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Frank Thomas. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th. And this is cut on and missed below the knees, and it's 0-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Griffey waits on it. 1 down. Coming to the plate now, Yuli Gurriel. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
Gurriel.
No balls and 1 strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he fouls this one off. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
Now batting, left fielder.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a shot to center field. Back goes the center fielder, but this ball has plenty behind it, and it's a home run. So the bases are clear now following the home run. Now it'll be the catcher, Pudge Rodriguez.
Rodriguez.
A bouncer to the left side. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired.
Please join us for the traditional 7th-inning stretch.
Standing in, Shohei Ohtani. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
The right fielder.
Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
0-1. Nope.
And that sinking fastball didn't sink. It stayed high. A ball and 2 strikes now. And it's fouled away. The 1-2. Just hung in there on that one. The next 1-2 pitch. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at-bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
He pulls this one into right, but this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out.
Now
coming to the plate now, Pudge Rodriguez. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
The guy in the mound is having one heck of a night, but the downside of that, if you're going to strike out a lot of guys, your pitch count is going to be high. So this gives the offense some kind of hope as this game's getting down to the end.
Fouled away. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
The batter, number 11.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike 1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball. Rafael Devers will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Rafael Devers. Now pitching.
So a new pitcher set to take over now, and here he is, the fireballing left-hander Rogers Hornsby. He's going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Fouled off. 1-2. Here it comes. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. A little late with the swing, but he stays alive. Still 2-2. Grounded back up the middle. And this is going to be through into center field for a base hit as the leadoff man's aboard in the 8th. So a crucial moment here, and standing in, Bo Bichette. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. And they'll play for the tie here as he puts this one down. One there, on to first, not in time as he just hits the bag ahead of the throw.
Second baseman.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Mays will have plenty of room as he makes the catch, and there's a big out number 2.
Now batting.
So striding forward now, Willie Mays. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. The 1-0 home. Misses, ball 2. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
And he fouls this one off. Here now the 2-2. Gets him looking up around the letters. Kenley Jansen is called upon, and it's not for his usual role. Just hoping to keep the deficit at 1 here. Frank Thomas is going to grab a bat here as he looks to try to set the table in the bottom of the 8th as they look for some insurance. This one is crushed. Back, and gone. Digging in the switch hit for him in his last trip. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. In now Ken Griffey Jr. He came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat. Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat. 1-0. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. 2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Both teams with 6 hits so far. Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here. 3-1.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
Grounder down the line at third, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. And it's fouled away. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
Now batting, center fielder.
Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Popped him up. Gurriel shading to his right. And that's the 2nd out of the inning. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that brings up the 3rd baseman, Rafael Devers. Starts him out with a sinker that's inside. 1-0. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Griffey waits on it, and that's the 3rd out. Goose Gossage comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Stepping up to the plate, Ken Griffey Jr. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Here comes another 0-2. And he lays off the slurve. 1-2 now.
This is a big out to get right here. This is their best hitter. He's a great hitter, and he's a guy that kind of spark plug. He gets this team going. So if I'm on the mound right now, you really want to try to get this guy out to hopefully keep them from getting a potential big inning started.
Chapman's got it on to first, and that is a big out to start the 9th. Ready once again, Frank Thomas. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. One out, nobody on. And a big swing by the big hurt, but he gets nothing but big air there as he's down on strikes.
Now batting, third baseman.
Here's the first pitch to him. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one.
You have to find a way in this situation to look in that on-deck circle and find a way to get your
attention,
Ichiro
please.
Suzuki will
Now
get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. That's inside. 2-0.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball.
Throw on to first and the ball game is over. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Look at the numbers. This is what you want from your starting pitcher. He gave him 7 strong innings and sets things up perfectly for the bullpen to seal the deal.
For your
very good job out there.
3 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 42 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please